Hello, I'm John Reddick with Turnkey Dental Marketing, and I want to welcome you back to our channel today. I want to talk to you specifically about dental website design. We've created some other videos and stuff along these lines, but I want to speak specifically today to things about your dental website that a lot of times gets overlooked. People don't consider them, but they're highly important to how you engage potential new patients as they find you online and as they find your website, your social media presence, and all of that. What needs to be on your website? Number one, the phone number needs to be at the top of the page, very clear. It doesn't need to be at the bottom of the page. You can sprinkle it throughout your website, but it needs to be in the top bar of your website, both on your desktop and on your mobile devices. The phone number needs to be very clear, and if you can have your address up there too, make sure that your address is up at the very top as well, and that it can be viewed by everybody, because they can click that address or click that phone number. If they click your phone number, it will call directly to your office. If you click the address, many times it'll take them to a map or the Maps app on their phones. So make sure that your phone number is clearly visible and your address is clearly visible all throughout your website. Secondly, you want to make sure that there is easy access to any forms, new patient forms, new patient medical forms, medical history forms, HIPAA, financial agreements, all of that stuff. Make it very, very easy for them to navigate to the forms on your website, because a lot of times, particularly if they're in pain and they're just looking for a dentist to help get them out of pain, they're not going to go over and look at 10 pages on your website. Matter of fact, let me just boil it down to you. The top pages that most people look at on your website, and this is highly important. So I've told you, have your phone number, address, and the forms on there. But when it comes to your pages, first of all, most people are going to land on your home page. So it needs to have very concise, specific messaging on the result that that person is going to get by coming and choosing you for their dentist. So a clear, concise, benefit-driven message right at the top of the page. Not welcome to my practice. We're the most comfortable. We're the best. We have the best technology. Nobody cares about all of that. What they want to know is what's in it for them. How are they going to feel? And if you can evoke that emotion of, you come to our practice and when you leave, you're going to feel better, look better, live better, act better. You're going to have greater self-esteem, whatever. Appeal to that emotion. If you don't have that kind of messaging on the homepage of your website, people most likely will leave. So you've got to have something that appeals to that emotion. So they land on your homepage, there needs to be clear messaging of how you help them, the result they can experience, and then the problems that you solve, the person who's going to solve those problems, and the pathway to get there. That needs to be on your homepage. The second most visited page on a website is the doctor page. So any page that has the doctor, his bio, all of that on there, you need to make your doctor page and your About Us page on your practice. It needs to be killer. I mean, it needs to be outstanding. Make sure you put all the accreditations on there, everything he does in the community or she does in the community. Make sure that you have a really jam up doctor page, pictures of the family, all of that. But sometimes we just can't make doctors understand that people want to know who they're dealing with, and they send us some old picture that they drug up out of a photo album somewhere, and it's grainy and not done well. And so when people see that, they immediately picture you as second rate. Good photos on your website are going to help you convert better. So your home page and your About Us page, then your Contact Us page. needs to be very easy to use. Have all the information, have a map, and a simple form. Then from there, you need to make sure that your finance page is very well done. You want to make sure you spell out the insurance, payment options, and financing clearly. Do not leave. Matter of fact, I would recommend you doing a video, have your new patient coordinator or your office manager do a video that goes over all of your financing, goes over the insurance, goes over what they need to bring in the office, and cover all of those things thoroughly. Because out of all of the bad reviews that I've read on dental offices, a lot of times it has nothing to do with the dentist or the hygienist or assistant or the work they had done. It has to do with they got to the finance or the insurance part of the appointment, something went wrong, and they got mad. So spell it out, be very clear. Make sure your forms are clear on your financing and insurance and what you do. Do you file it for them? Do you help them fill it out? Whatever you do, make it clear. So a lot of times doctors don't think about those things on their dental websites, but you need to be thinking about that. And lastly, your website needs to be extremely mobile friendly, and it needs to almost look like an app. When they come down with it on their phone, they pull it up, because about 75% of people who do a search are going to find you on their phone. So when they pull their phone up, that website, that messaging, the phone number, the address, the logo and menu right at the top, and then that messaging needs to be very concise, leading into then being able to navigate to forms, financing, and that sort of thing, lists of services, problems you solve, who solves those problems, and how do they start the process. Think about that. Lead them through it. Make sure it's clear. And if it's clear, you're going to win that patient to your office. So again, this is John Reddick with Turnkey Dental Marketing. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel today. If this interests you and we can help you, 337-446-2765. Give us a call or go to our website at turnkeydentalmarketing.com. At the top, you're going to find two tabs. One says Get Your Score. You can fill that form out. We'll give you a marketing score, let you know where your practice is and what we can do to help you. And then the other is schedule a video call. Maybe you want to talk one-on-one, ask questions, and let me take you behind the scenes and show you what we can do to help you and things we can do to improve your practice and help it grow more predictably. So have a great day. Watch the other videos on our page. We got many of them on here, and they will help you make better decisions about your practice. Thanks. This is John. Bye-bye.